Hi, everybody. Dan Illman, Mike Beer for Kentucky Derby Prep Recap, taking a look back at the 2021 Santa Anita Derby. We break from the gate, and I absolutely love the ride on the number 3, Rock Your World. He breaks well. They're taking a look on the outside to see if anyone wants to go, and they decide to go for it. And why not? This is a horse that had never raced on dirt in his very short career. Why get dirt in your face when you could make the top?
Yeah, true enough. And listen, having speed is a big advantage in these races, so you might as well use it. And the difference, at least early in the race, Dan, and perhaps the difference overall, is just the fact that Rock Your World and his rider elected to go for the lead. You could see the number 7 there, Medina Spirit, who was your odds-on favorite. They had no interest in the lead here. This horse broke fine. Johnny Velasquez took a hold of this horse. They wanted to sit off the pace. They wind up 3 wide, and they can't catch the winner.
Sitting 3 wide, you're right, is Medina Spirit. Odds on in this race, probably because Life is Good. His much more heralded stablemate is out of action for the Triple Crown Series. That horse handled Medina Spirit a couple of times. Even though he is sitting 3 wide, Mike, it is a pretty decent spot. I really couldn't find the excuse. He ran well again, but is he truly a top-tier 3-year-old?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he is. I'm just pointing out the fact that the rides here probably made the difference in the outcome. There's nothing wrong with Medina Spirit. You're right. This trip is fine. The 3-wide tracking trip. And, ultimately, he elected to concede the lead to a horse who was a little bit of an unknown, Dan. Right now, Medina Spirit's going to go into chase mode. He cannot catch Rock Your World. He runs fine, but he's only second best.
Down inside is the lightly raced Dream Shake. I still think this horse has a little bit of upside, Mike. This was a good experience for him. Down inside, in behind horses. The winner still has the lead. This horse is going to finish third. He's not going to be able to get to Medina Spirit. He's well clear of the rest, and he's still trying in the lane.
I agree. He got an overall good trip in this race sitting in behind. I'm a little concerned that he's not really finding much of a finish here, Dan. He's going to get left behind by the top 2. He's still clear in third. I think he's run well, or at least pretty well, in all of his races. I'm starting to wonder how far he wants to go.
Umberto Rispoli riding Rock Your World to this gate-to-wire performance. We saw him hop back to his left lead when popped with the stick late, but all in all, he went fast early and he kept right on going. What a way to make the dirt and graded stakes debut, a 100 buyer speed figure, and all of a sudden you look at this horse with the big turf pedigree with a lot of distance. He obviously can run on dirt. He has good speed. He's automatically gone from a nobody to one of the major contenders for the Derby.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. He did get a figure for the race too. Now all he has to do is back it up. I'm certainly a much different race and a much tougher race in the Kentucky Derby, assuming that he makes it there. He can't really knock this horse at this point, Dan. Personally, I still feel like he has a lot to prove.
Defunded, the 4th place finisher, very lightly raced for Bob Baffert, was stretching out for the first time, tough outside post, wide for most of the way. No match for the top 3, but he was running on a little bit at the end. I don't think he's a horse for the Triple Crown, but he might be someone to watch a little bit later down the road in the summer and into the fall.
I agree with that, Dan. He was the horse that caught my eye in here. I actually feel like he was a really good 4th. Sort of a strange ride from this horse, just staying very wide throughout the running, tried to sweep horses around the second turn, stayed on okay through the stretch. He doesn't really feel like he has a ton of distance in him. He certainly doesn't have a distance pedigree. This horse might be okay, though.
Let's take a look at the pedigree card for Rock Your World, a $650,000 Keeneland September yearling. He is by Candy Ride. He is a full to a grade 3 place turf router named She's Our Charm, and there's just a lot of class and distance in this pedigree. The dam a multiple stakes winner, the second dam a graded winner, the third dam a multiple grade 2 winner. He is undefeated from 3 starts. We now know he handles dirt. Just a fascinating horse from a pedigree standpoint as a late bloomer.
Yeah, pretty good. I mean, you're right. He has a really nice pedigree, bred by the great Ron McAnally, too. That's pretty cool. So it'd be nice to see this horse show up and run good in the Derby. Listen, again, I can't knock this horse. This is a 3-year-old crop that is lacking for fast races, and he ran a fast race here.
Medina Spirit ended up second as we take a look at the prices. Rock Your World was bet in this race, his first start on dirt, 5-1 for Sadler. He pays $12.40. I thought coming in that the Southern California 3-year-olds minus Life is Good, they needed to really show something going into the Derby. And while Rock Your World ran very, very well, I wonder if he takes a lot of money off that 100 buyer. I still think there might be better 3-year-olds elsewhere in the country.
Yeah, there might be, Dan, but they're running out of time to step forward. So, we'll see how it all plays out when we get to Kentucky for the first Saturday in May. I'm sure Medina Spirit will be there. He's a horse who sort of fits right in with this crop. He's another horse. He doesn't really stand out at all, but he's run some good races and he has some speed.
He does show up every time, Medina Spirit, and as does Rock Your World. A perfect 3 for 3. He is a stakes winner on turf. He is now a Grade 1 winner on dirt, and he is heading to the Kentucky Derby.